Hi everyone. Welcome to this video. I'd like to introduce my friend Pink Sue. Hi Sue.
I
Lovely to have you here today. This is going to be a bit different from what people have seen recently. Me and Sue have been meditating together quite a while, not always weekly because life's constraints. But what we thought we'd like to do today is have a space where you can join us in a meditation. I'll be playing some music from Seraphisa. And then after the meditation, we'll be potentially channeling. I received a message this morning of the importance of myself channeling again. I've had some time out from channeling, but it feels like I'm meant to return and do it once more. Especially after doing the Humana training in Australia. I feel like I'm coming back in a different way. When I used to channel, I would always have my eyes closed, but I'm being encouraged to keep my eyes open and to be a channel for the divine feminine. So the focal point for me for the divine feminine is Shekinah or Shekinah, depending on your pronunciation. I tend to say Shekinah. And she is like at the very top, if you like. Shekinah is also a word which means where God dwells. And it is also known as the feminine aspect of God. So when we come here now, we're not coming from any religion, we're coming from a place of love, of peace, of the purest light. So I just invite you now to join me and Sue in the Temple of Love. So when we close our eyes and meditate, we're going to meditate for just under 5 minutes. I just want you to know that you're joining us in this temple of love. This represents the temple of love. It's a place where we'll come together. And if you wish, the energy of this space will be held continuously. So if you wish to connect and think about your hands holding the hands of everyone else who's been in this temple of love during the meditation, it's an evergreen energy that you can dive back into to receive that space of pureness and integrity. So I just like to start by saying a prayer. I request the most benevolent outcome for everyone that joins in with this session, that joins in with the meditation, that stays to receive the channeled messages, that stays to receive any light codes, transformation, upgrades, change for their highest good under grace and in perfect ways. So I invite you now to just, with your mind, intend that you are joining myself and Sue in the Temple of Love. And this Temple of Love is in a space outside of time and place. Yes, it is a space of love and integrity. It is a space for clarity. It is a space for you to be. And just notice how the energy is changing. Just notice now as you put your intention onto your heart center, where your focus goes, energy also grows. So as you place your attention onto your heart center, your own love, your own light, your voice of love becomes the vocal point. So stay in that space as we listen to this track from Seraphisa, and then we'll join you again to see what messages, what inspiration is coming forward to help all of us. Okay, so if you received any messages or any insights during that space of meditation and music, please do leave comments below. If you'd like to share with us, we'd really appreciate that. So, Sue, did you receive anything that you'd like to share?
Yes, I will read it out to you. And we are told, you must understand the divine feminine. You must know. You must remember. You must live as the goddess. We are all the goddess. Each woman is the goddess in her entirety, and we are collectively the entire goddess, like a hologram. Each part reflects the whole, and the whole is not complete without every part. Every female is every aspect of the goddess, no matter what their age or experience. We are all the maiden, the mother, and the wise woman. We are unlimited in our power. We are pure magic. We, the goddess, are overcoming the evil on planet Earth. The darkness is receding. Understanding the importance of each individual is crucial. None of us is here without purpose. We must use our magic all day, every day.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Okay, so I do have some cards pulled, but I'm probably going to do those at the end. So now I'm going to get into that space where I channel. And for those of you that are sensitive to energy, you may notice that there is a change in energy occurring. I've been asked to keep my eyes open, so I shall. So beautiful souls, welcome. If you find yourself here, it is because you have been invited. We almost use the word summoned, but that sounds like a headmistress calling her pupils. We are coming together not to enforce, but to suggest. For those of you who are skeptic, we ask you not to listen with your minds, but we ask you to listen with your hearts. We ask you to listen to the frequency, to feel the frequency, to know the frequency. Those of you who are clairvoyant, those of you who see spirit, who see energy, we invite you to see with your spiritual eyes. What is it that you see? Those of you who are clairsentient, we invite you to sense with your feeling. What is it that you feel? Those of you who are clair-knowing, what is it that you know? Our channel comes now as an open book, an open channel. She comes to serve, but not serve in a self-sacrificing way. And we are inviting you also to remember that you are not here to sacrifice yourself. You are here to remember your own divinity, your own sacredness, that you are a divine aspect of source. And we have indeed stepped forward as the divine feminine collective here, not because there is never any need for the divine masculine. We are certainly not suggesting that, but we are stepping forward because at this moment in time, many of you have not been honoring your divine feminine. And by this, we do not mean that you have not been treating yourself to perfume and fancy clothes. No. By this, we mean you have not been nurturing yourselves. And we say this also to our channel. For when you are led by the divine masculine, there is much of a need to push, to be successful in doing. Yes, we understand that you have earthly needs. Many of you are desiring more financial security or financial blessings. But many times blessings come in ways that money cannot buy, or that you cannot articulate with numbers. We really wish to share with you all the importance of relaxation. Truly relaxing, truly disconnecting from your devices, from the screens, from pushing. The more you allow yourself to relax and surrender to your own light, the light that is within you and around you and above you, the more you do this, the more you will see the magic unfolding. For you see, beautiful souls, and when you push forward, you push away the blessings. When you relax into the frequency of peace, of joy, of harmony, these frequencies will be the frequencies that attract that which is for your highest good. To truly know when you are being guided by your own starlight, when you truly follow your own star, rather than seeking out the starlight of others, when you truly understand when someone is projecting their desires, their fears, their wants, their needs, you will realize the need to be able to let go and let your light shine. It takes courage to trust. It takes courage to have faith. But you have this within you. You have aspects of all the angelic beings. You have aspects of all beings within and around you. When you focus and choose to acknowledge the light, and we are not gaslighting you, we are not suggesting that you do not honor your shadow. For indeed, your shadow will have so much for you to grow from. But we are suggesting that you do not connect with the shadows of others. You will not grow from their shadow. You can only grow from your own shadow. And the more light you shine on your shadow, the more accepting you are. We shall share with you now our channel's shadow is one of desiring success. But we are encouraging her to measure success from how she feels within. For unless you have peace, there is no true success. It is merely fleeting success. Our pink friend waits here patiently. Beautiful soul, is there a question you wish to ask?
The information you have given is very helpful to us. But we know that the divine masculine has made a terrible mess of this planet. The divine feminine feels impotent and unworthy. She does not understand that there is no necessity for war or violence or any kind of obstruction, but that the power of thought and of intention will change things. That if we simply, as a collective, decided that the paradigm on earth would change to one of peace and happiness, and we say, this is our will, and so it is, that's how it will be.
Indeed. So I am now working more clairaudiently. So in fact, yes, we are being asked collectively now to remember where success comes from. Success comes from peace within. It doesn't come from however many students you've trained in your new modality, or how many clients you have, or how many listeners you have to your Spotify. True success comes from being able to honor your light, to hold your light, and to stay in a space of peace. And the more we can all do that collectively, the more we shall see peace, be the peace you wish to see, be the love you wish to see. I know they're sort of they're saying like you've heard it all before, you've heard it all before, but you're not listening. You're not listening. So I really hope that this is something that grows, that we potentially can have um, times of peace. I'm basically make me a channel for your peace. You know, that song, I'm not going to sing it, but that is what we're being called to do. We're being called to be channels of peace, of light, of love. And that needs to be everywhere. It needs to be in the car when you're driving. It's no good cursing the person in front of you that's doing 20 kilometers instead of 60. It's no good cursing the poor old lady shuffling on a Zimmer frame because you're in a rush. No, it's about peace, continually looking for that inner peace. So I am so grateful to you, Sue, for being here today. I did take a few cards, which I'm going to do really quickly. So the first card does remind me of Humana. I don't know. You had a session of Humana with me, but it's because it's got the lotus. So the first card is telling us to all have an attitude of gratitude. And the spirit of gratitude is within us to be grateful for all the things, even if at the time they didn't feel too good. I won't go any further into my personal stuff, but that makes sense. It's like every time you have a cup of tea, be grateful that you have clean water. And I know there's a lot of you out there saying, yeah, I've heard this all before, Georgie. But are you doing it? Because I know I'm not always doing it. So that's the first one. The next one is tender embrace. I will tell you about these cards later. My lovely friend Nick bought me these cards, Oracles of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reid. So this is tender embrace. So I know some of you, including myself, are looking for that tender embrace. You are looking for the love of your life, or you are looking to find more love with the love of your life that you currently have. And that comes from finding your inner peace. It's so, so, so important. The next card is beautiful uncaging. So that's the heart. Look at that, uncaging the heart. It's about allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Now, we can still protect our energy, but our heart center, the more you shine that light, the more protection you will create. So I feel that if, like me, you're in a space of wishing to meet that someone, I really feel that it's going to be happening. And the last card is bearing fruit. So of course we're coming to that time of year where a lot of fruit is coming into season, strawberries, tomatoes, they're naturally coming into season. We are coming into season now. Allow yourself to bear the fruit. Don't worry about that the fruit's not good enough. It's not juicy enough. It's not sweet enough. It's not red enough or whatever. Don't judge your quality of fruit. And by that, I mean you. You are the fruit. Okay. You are bearing your fruits, which is your essence, which is your love, which is your light. So please, please, please just bless yourself. And the final message is treat yourself how you would treat a child. How would you treat a child when you want to show it love, when you want to show it compassion? That's how you need to start treating yourself. And they're saying to me, and when you finish this video, Georgie, don't just go off charging ahead with the day. Take some time out. Be that child. Paddle in the sea. Do what you feel your inner child wishes to do. So, thank you so much, Sue, for being here. Thank you for those of you that made it to the end. If any of you are feeling that you would like to know more about the courses I teach in Suffolk, then please do reach out to me. I'm teaching a fair few courses now. The Humana technique, which brought back from Australia, Pelua, which also originates from Australia, um, angelic harmony therapy, which will get you connected to the angels and to your voice, and heavenly harmony, which can be done as an online training. So, yeah, if you'd like to know more, please go over to my website, which is georgiegdean.com, and please leave us some feedback. Please let us know if you received any messages during the meditation, because we're not saying we're the gurus. We don't want to be put on pedestals. We just want to share, and we want to connect, and we want to know, what you felt, what you received for you, because what you've received for you potentially could also benefit myself, Sue, and anyone else that reads your comments. So lots and lots of love to you all, and it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
Sort of doing a two Ronnies moment there. Goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Sue. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so much. God bless. Goddess bless.